wanted to do a video. I want to say it's going to be a quick video, but it's absolutely not. I'm doing a full out review of Lucky Fabb NYC 2013. Now I know that Lucky has this event twice a year, one in Los Angeles and one here in New York. So I'm going to speak about my experience with the one in New York. And I'm just going to get straight to the point because I hate when I watch a review and people don't get to the point. I loved it. When I say it was worth everything that it was amazing, above and beyond. I mean, I'm going to be honest and say that in the beginning, I was a little bit reluctant about going. I looked up maybe a review. One person really I saw a review on, and she kind of said that she didn't get a lot out of it. She didn't like that it was so focused on branding as far as other brands coming to brand themselves to us as bloggers and kind of advertise themselves. And you know, she said she felt like everyone wanted something for free. Like a big brand came and they kind of came and spoke to all the bloggers in the auditorium, and she said she felt like she was being sold to. She didn't feel like there was information that she got that could be taken away from it. So I think over the years, Lucky has heard all the feedback and they kind of have developed a lot. I mean, it's gotten so much better from what people were saying about it before. I don't know if a lot of people were saying that, but that's just that one review that I said. But I think that Lucky heard the feedback, and what they did this year was they really focused on the blogger. Like they really focused on you getting information and things and tools that would allow you to become a better blogger. It talks about everything from monetizing your blog, things of that nature. And I know a lot of you girls here on YouTube are just YouTubers, but for those of us that do both, or really are, or just girls that are bloggers period, like I think Lucky Fabb is something that would be very beneficial to you if you are on the blogger side of things. It is great for beginner bloggers because it teaches you a lot. For me, I've been blogging 2 years, so I also was kind of wondering, like, is it going to do a lot for me? But I'm a very just receptive person when it comes to education and learning new things. Like if I could be educated about anything, I mean just things that I know that can help me or tools that I can use to build whatever it is that I'm trying to do, then I'm all for it. So I kind of thought, okay, yeah, this could help me even if I've been blogging for a while or even if I know nothing about blogging. So it did. They had guest speakers there. The first day, they really just had guest speakers like celebrities, actresses, Kate Bosworth, who was on the cover of this month's issue, November's issue. I mean, the conference itself is in October, so November's issue, which is the issue on Stan, has Kate Bosworth on the cover, and they just had a style conversation, which I can see the point in that. I know some people may not see the point in having the cover person there to have a style conversation with her, but it was kind of like you were watching an interview. Like you got to see how an interview is conducted between the editor-in-chief of Lucky, Eva Chen, and Kate Bosworth. That was a very beautifully unfolded presentation, so I really liked that. They also had panelists where like other bloggers who were really successful bloggers. They had Brian Boy, who's hugely, if you're a blogger and you're into blogging, if you don't know Brian Boy, you need to know Brian Boy if you're into blogging. He called himself the grandfather of blogging, and he is, because Brian has been blogging for almost a decade, like 8-9 years. Like it's been a very long time. So of course he should be on top right now where he is. I mean, well deserving. Front row at fashion shows, like he's it. And he kind of came and spoke. He and Eva did an interview. It was kind of like an interview style thing. It was like a presentation, and they sat on the panel, and then afterwards you got to ask questions, you know, about how he made it and different things to look out for, and just pointers and tips and advice. That was incredible, useful information. Again, a lot of the things that the panelists say, like some things that Brian Boy was saying, he said something about business cards that everybody was like, oh my god. But again, you have to just take from it what you can, you know what I mean? Like what would be useful for you in your blog and your business and what you're trying to do. So that's what I got from Lucky Fabb conference as a whole, was taking things from it that I could use and build my blog, or you know, build my blog as a brand, or whatever it is that I wanted to do. Like I took those things from the conference, so that's kind of what you have to go into it thinking about. So I was lucky enough and honored to be invited for 2 days, so really happy about that. So day 2 was really a lot more down to the nitty-gritty of blogging. I seriously would recommend you investing in day 2. For me, it helped a lot because they got into the technical side of blogging, the technical aspect of it, like SEO, HTML coding, photography. They had Adam Katz, who is a very, very notable street style photographer. You don't know street style photographers. If you don't know photographers, period, like, you need to know Adam Katz. Like, he's really, really good, awesome, phenomenal work. I'm a huge fan, so I was really happy to go to his session. They break down day 2 in sessions, so you can pick what sessions are most important to you. And there's 2 sessions in the beginning of the day and then 2 sessions after lunch. So they give you a list of all the sessions that are going on, 4 different sessions in 4 different rooms, and you pick which sessions that you want to go to for each hour. So the first hour you go to the first session that you chose out of that group, and then if there was something else in that group, you got to go to that session on the second hour. So hour number 1 is your first choice, then hour number 2 is your second choice, then you break for lunch, and then the third choice is the next panel that you want to see, and then the fourth choice is the other panel that you want to see. So they really broke it down in so many ways that you were able to really get everything that you wanted out of it. My favorite panel that day, they even had one with Leandra Medine from Man Repeller, and I'm so mad that I didn't get to go to that one, but I really, really wanted to go to the Adam Katz street style photography one so much more. Love Leandra, but I followed her blog for a really long time, so I feel like I already know a lot about her anyway, so I think that was for people that really didn't know much about her. And, you know, she also had a book there too. She was selling her book and had a book signing, so I think that was for people that didn't really know her. So I went to the Adam Katz street style photography one. That was amazing. What really blew my mind, I mean, just floored me, the fact that Lucky took the time out to pick these people that would sit down and tell their secrets, like tell their business secrets about how they made it and how to take good pictures and how to do, like, that was so amazing to me, because Adam Katz did the street style photography class, and it was just like, what? Like, you're telling us all your secrets, like, for free? And the thing that blew my mind even more was, like, I mean, I was taking notes like crazy. Like, I felt like he was talking and I was listening to him and receiving, and at the same time I was like jotting down like all the major points that he was throwing out there. And there were people around me that were just kind of like, and like, oh my god, this is gold, like, it's falling from the sky, are you catching this? So that was crazy to me. Okay, so long story short, that is my review. I'm going to do a separate video because there's just so much. At the end of the conference, I can't even, like, I'm speechless. They told us that, oh, we have gift bags for you downstairs, we have a gift bag, da da da, whatever. So I live in New York, so I'm thinking, yeah, this is something to take back with me on the train, not a big deal. I go downstairs, and when I turned in my wristband, they gave me the gift bag. This is the gift bag. Like, it doesn't even fit in the camera, and I'm telling you, there is so much stuff inside this bag. Like, when she gave me the bag, I'm like, I'm getting on the train. Like, what? So I'm walking through Times Square with a bag like this. Like, literally my arm is on top of the bag like this. And I'm like, excuse me. I mean, there's so many people in Times Square anyway. It's ridiculously disgusting. Like, you can't even walk through the crowd. Much less walk through the crowd with a bag under your arm the size of your body. Like, it was insane. So when I got home, I was just so tired. My shoulders were almost breaking out the socket. I didn't even look at the bag. So now, like, this is the day of the conference. Like, this is later in the night. I just looked in the bag. There is so much. When I say there's so much stuff in this bag, like, I'm swimming in samples. Like, it's insane. Like, there's stuff everywhere. So I have this like all over my bed, and I'm gonna try to go through each thing so you can kind of see what was in the gift bag and what they gave away, because I'm not gonna lie, they gave me some really dope stuff. Like, stuff that I probably would have never bought on my own, and I get to try. Some of it isn't even sample size. Like, just a sneak peek, dry shampoo from Paul Mitchell. Not sample size, not something I would have bought, because, I mean, I don't know, I've never tried dry shampoo, so I didn't think I ever needed it, but a full-size can of it, amazing. Body lotion from Bliss, the good kind, not sample size, amazing. Eye makeup correcting swabs, not sample size, not like a little Ziploc bag with 2 in it, but a whole cluster, 50 of these things. Like, Lucky really outdid themselves. When I say they outdid themselves, like, they made it so worth your while that you would be crazy not to go. Now, the thing about this blogging conference, I think that after doing this video, everyone is going to realize how dope and how cool and how amazing this entire thing is. It's exclusive. Like, not anybody can go. Like, they actually have to send you the invite. Like, you have to be invited. The application process to get an invite, they look at your blog to see if your blog is of good quality. I mean, they really look at your content. So it's not just like any old girl who started a blog can go to the conference. I know that everyone is coming out of the woodworks and wants to be a blogger, and everyone is trying to be a blogger, and every corner you go, people are saying they're bloggers, but they really haven't taken the time out to figure out what it took to become a blogger and to actually be successful. And so they really do look at your work to see, one, if you're trying, two, if you need the help, three, if you really want to do this and you want to be here, just that you're not going to waste an invite on someone who's not going to appreciate it. So keep that in mind. There's only so many slots that they can give like an opportunity to attend the conference. So if you're gonna go, just be on your P's and Q's. You know, if you're starting a blog, you have started a blog, make sure that your stuff is on point. I mean, it doesn't have to be the perfect blog. It doesn't have to be an Omni song or songofstyle.com. Like, it just has to be something that they can see that, okay, this person's trying, they really want this, like, how can I, you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't think there's enough that I could say. It was, I mean, for me, it was gold. Like, I cannot believe there's any reason, way, rhyme that I would have even considered not going, or that anyone would consider not going, because it was amazing. Like, I am truly grateful and appreciative to Lucky Magazine for putting something like that together. And for me, I've subscribed to Lucky for the last 3 years, and I love that they directly give me fashion. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like every time I flip a page it's an ad, it's an ad, it's an ad. Maybelline Coffee Girl, Maybelline Coffee Girl, da, da, da. Like, I feel like I'm getting content. I see some street style photography. I see some what bloggers are wearing, or what other people are wearing, or an editorial, or what's on the runway. Like, I get that in their magazine. So Lucky, for me, hands down, this was just amazing. Thank you, Lucky Magazine, the entire staff of Lucky. You guys are all amazing. You were nice, you're personable, you're helpful. I mean, I cannot say enough about this conference. And I'm not selling this. They didn't ask me to do this. No one paid me. I just felt like for them to give it to us so straight and to want to help us naturally, I mean, having people there to tell us their secrets, like, I want to give that to someone, what they gave to me. So if I'm giving this to a girl that's considering going to the conference, or she's on the fence, or she's not sure, this is it. This is your, like, you need to go. Don't not go. Like, you need to go. Hands down, it was everything. So thanks so much for watching. I hope I didn't blab too much, but I really wanted to give a detailed review of the Lucky Fabb 2013 conference. Don't go by any of the other reviews. Keep in mind the fact that you are different from everyone else, so everyone else's opinion could honestly be different from yours, but you have to think about what you can get from it. You know, we all don't think in the same mindsets. Me particularly, like, I don't have a general mindset like what general population thinks or whatever. So for me, it was easy for me to get things that other people couldn't get. Like, a lot of times in the panels, I'd be the only one taking notes. You know what I mean? And it's the fact that there's something that I found useful out of that you may find useful as well. So don't listen to any other negative reviews, or people are saying it's not good, or da 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 whatever. Like, there's something to be said about it. Trust, there's like something you can get from it. And then on top of that, oh, how could I forget? I'm sorry. The networking there, like, the networking at that place was phenomenal. Like, it's other than the fact that you have other bloggers that you can network with, and bloggers need to use each other as platforms. Like, bloggers should be friends, bloggers should help each other out. Like, that's how it all, you know, you build your site off of better platforms, meeting other bloggers, or like-minded bloggers, or bloggers who have the same kind of quality as you, or better quality, can help you, things of that nature. Crazy networking. So for me, I made some huge connections, 2 huge connections. One, I did a video for a company there. I did a video for Lucky Magazine. So, and then another huge connection that I can't speak about, but it's leading to something huge for me. So again, you can network with anyone there. You never know who's gonna be there. Like, it's amazing. You gotta go. I'm done. That's it. No more. I'm not saying anything else. Go to Lucky Fabb. Bye.